Is Ryan Coogler not the guy I'm thinking of?
He's the one that did Black Panther and Sinners and several other films. He
Okay,
makes good shit.
okay, different guy completely. Different guy completely. Speaking of Sinners, finally watched it.
Oh, really? What'd you think?
Stupid good.
That's what I'm saying, dog. I don't get how two of my family members don't like it. I mean, like, I get why because of the type of people they are, but it's still crazy.
It's like even down to the very end when I don't want to talk about it. Never mind. That's a bit of a spoiler, isn't
when
it? Huh?
when the
The
clan was being the clan.
yeah, it was one of those like very important diffusal moments where it's like things have been very stressful. Just let me have this.
Yeah. Ah, and then the
But
last scene. Oh my
incredible
gosh, the
cinema.
last scene in the bar. Oh my god, so good, so good. Maybe I rewatch
What a
Sinners again.
twist. I mean, I guess it's not a twist because it's perfectly within character, but what a fucking twist. They boomed me.
It was
They
good.
boomed me good.
Good. Good. Good. That or Superman 2025.
Mm,
There is
honest?
no right answer.
Honest?
Period.
It's actually a pretty easy one now that I've put a moment of thought into it. It's got to be Sinners. I
Yep.
think Superman had a lot more like oomphy, whatever, like mass appeal to it because it's a Superman, like, superhero movie.
Yeah.
But like, given the subject matter, it's like they had so much more potential, and it ended up being a very very good superhero movie. But Sinners was like an absolute cinema movie.
Yeah, Sinners is definitely one of those. What's tough is that for the superhero type movies, like Superman is an instant classic. Genuinely,
Yeah.
it's up there with
Oh, one hundred
Spider Man
percent.
and Spider Man Two. As much as I hate to say it, in game, for all the wrong reasons, Batman and Robin and Daredevil, for all the wrong reasons for both of those. Um, but yeah, Sinners is just good. Sinners is just so good. In so many ways. Obviously, my favorite scene is the ancestral music. The shit, like I actually started to tear up a little bit because that's all of us, man. That's just all of us. We were all at one point living in our little hut villages all across the globe, just trying to survive. Now we're here, and instead of embracing where we all came
We're
from,
not doing good.
we're gonna talk about Witch Watch.
We are not
We're gonna
doing
talk
good.
about Witch
Our
Watch.
ancestors would
That's
be
what we're gonna do.
disappointed if they found out we were doing an anime podcast.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about Witch Watch. That's what we're doing here.
Speaking of our
Uh,
ancestors, the World Baseball Classic is going on, and Italy is putting belt to ass against the American team.
Good. They deserve it.
Well, if there's one team you can't throw meatballs to,
They'll eat them. No. All right. I
eat
just
them
checked
up.
this up.
Honestly, last time I
Update.
looked, they were up 8-0, but it's probably been a minute. So whatever.
We lost by 8,
America
and then
lost
we're
by 8.
facing the. No, the Celtics lost by 8, and then we're
Oh,
facing the Thunder
unrelated.
Thursday. So
I don't want to talk about basketball.
we'll
Bam
see.
Adebayo shot 43 free throws tonight, and I'm disgusted. It was against the
Oh, I'll
Wizards. It
definitely
means
talk
nothing
basketball
to
next
me,
week.
but 43 free throws
Yeah,
in
it
one
does mean
game.
nothing.
Half the league has not shot that many free throws in a game as a whole team. He shot that many free throws by
Yeah, that's
himself tonight against the worst team in the
yeah,
league.
that's
And his team was
yeah,
intentionally
that's a,
fouling to save time so that way they could get him the record to beat Kobe Bryant. I'm just disgusted by the blatant stat padding against a team that really shouldn't even be in the NBA at this point. Relegate their asses.
well, we
Soccer's
don't
got
have
it right.
relegation in American sports.
Soccer's got it
We
right.
should. We should have relegation.
Yeah,
I
put
think
the owners on
relegation makes
stake, man.
things. Yeah, it makes everything more enticing,
Mm,
exciting when relegation is on.
speaking
Um,
of relegation, um, we are the Antibodies, and I am going to relegate us to talking about Witch Watch.
oh, not our weeks.
I
I'm just
assume that
kidding.
you
I've been
spent
derailing
watching
this whole
Witch
thing.
Watch.
No, I finished that last week.
Don't spoil it. I was on vacation all last week. Oh my god. They're gonna know I'm bad at my job. I'm not dedicated to my craft. I love my family and going places and doing things and getting paid while I'm not at work.
I mean, yeah, those are all good things, I guess.
Yeah, it was a good week.
Unless your family doesn't like Sinners, even though they definitely should like Sinners. But
No, you know what? My parents watched it before I did. So that's
crazy.
Woke 2,
That's crazy,
honestly.
actually. Based
Woke
on
2 has the juice.
Woke 2 Electric Boogaloo.
But yeah, how were your weeks?
We'll let Tristan go first. He's been real quiet.
It was good. I hit 1,000 hours in Keeper, and I feel like a fucking degenerate for it.
1,000 hours in Core Keeper.
Yep.
Honestly, I'm proud of you.
I mean, like that's commitment. Now you gotta
I
leave a
haven't even
review
hit
and
it.
give it 1 star.
Yeah, I haven't even hit 1,000 hours in podcasting yet. Like, what the fuck?
It's comfy game,
Yeah,
and it's
no, we
comfy
haven't.
game I can play while watching anime, and still feel like I'm actually doing stuff in game.
Well, get Slay the Spire 2. It has co-op.
So you can carry me while I watch anime and not play the game.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, cool. We had Bandcamp Friday, so
That's not how it
had a pretty good record haul this week.
Mhm.
So that was good. Work's been officially out of training, so I'm now on my own. So yeah, big ups. Been working hard, and just been vibing playing my little
Nice.
cozy crafty base buildy game.
Very nice, very nice. As for me, still trying to do the Pokemon Nuzlocke. My hubris got me. The last time that we were on recording, I went to Giovanni's gym with only 3 Pokemon usable in battle, and then I remembered that he's a ground type trainer, and it only became 2. Blastoise went through almost the whole team, and then Nidoqueen got off a little bit too much damage, and then I got Earthquake quit by the Nidoking afterwards. And I was a silly person that did not bring my psychic type to the battle with me, so I just decided this was going to be a wipe.
Do you want to do a
Restarted.
Soul Link then? If you're in between runs?
No, I restarted another run. So I'm on run 3, and then run 2 ended at Sabrina's gym. Again, it was hubris. It was hubris and me failing to catch both the Snorlax. Because if I would have caught one of the Snorlaxes, like, fun fact about Redding, if you're doing a Fire Red, Leaf Green Nuzlocke, if you catch the Snorlax, Sabrina's free. She's just free, like, factually. And then you really just have to worry about Giovanni and the Elite Four. And you don't even really have to worry about Giovanni. Just bring 2 decently leveled water types in your water or grass types, which I
Just pick Venusaur, then you win.
see. That's the thing. I didn't really like using Venusaur because of the Mega Drain PP. Mega Drain having only 5 PP and you not getting Giga Drain by level up kind of sucks. But Leech Seed and Sleep Powder is undefeated. Is factually undefeated.
It's
And it
fixed
being so
damage.
fucking tanky.
No type either.
It's fixed damage, no type, and team recovery, like with safe switch-ins, more than likely. It's very good. But I think I'm gonna roll with Blastoise if I have to reset again. Just because I think Vileplume is technically better than Venusaur. I think technically, I think they have a higher attacking. And then it locks the rival into having Venusaur, which then you should be able to take care of fairly easily with like standard encounters. But yeah, anyways, run 3 is going well. Already beat Brock. I don't feel like doing all the mid game shit right now. The team's looking okay. I just hope I get my fucking Growlithe and Snorlax time. I'm so pissed that because the fact that I clutched the Growlithe encounter, no Intimidate, which was sad, and the Abra encounter, I was like, oh, this is gonna be so free. This is just free now. I just have to get there. And Sabrina got me. Got me. Again, because I was the hubris. Like I literally had everything unlocked. I could have just fucking gone and done Blaine's gym. And then come back and fought Sabrina. So I think you have to be Sabrina to be able to use Surf. Focus strength. I think that's. So yeah, and then I started One Piece with Logan. He seems to be into it.
The actual One Piece or live action One Piece?
Actual One Piece.
Okay.
Because we were building Legos over the weekend, and I got a One Piece Lego set for Christmas.
Nice.
And then Chloe was like,
these Legos.
Oh, well, I have to get another set.
But we all got to get the same set so we can race.
Yeah, and then Chloe was like, oh, why don't y'all watch One Piece? And I was like, I don't know if Logan wants to watch One Piece. We can watch it. And he was like, yeah, I want to watch One Piece. And I said, well, say less.
Sold.
Say less. Immediately sold. We got all the way to the end of Nami's backstory.
Nice.
We just got to get, so that's pretty far in 1 week. So hopefully we'll be able to watch some more this upcoming weekend in the hotel. At nighttime, going to bed. Maybe finish our long park, because I know that they stretch things. And then the very last thing that I did with my week is I deleted my save file on Mugenic reasons and restarted the game. I have not dropped a run since then. I like the game much more. I'm less than 6 hours in on this save file, already have mutations going in the gene pool. I've not had a natural bred less than 6 or a primary stat less than 5.
Tried so Horsey Game?
The fuck is Horsey Game? Oh, is that the one where you breed horses to race? No, I'm not playing.
Yeah, it's just like Mugenics.
No, it's not just like Mugenics. It's kind of like Mugenics, but no. But I'm really just waiting until Mouse PI comes out, because that was supposed to come out this month. I got some games on PlayStation. I just don't feel like doing any of that. Maybe I go back to reading. It's been a while. It's been a while since I really read, and I got some things.
Well, if you need something to do, we can always do a Soul Link.
I'm not doing a Soul Link Gen 3. I would do a Soul Link in Gen 5 or 4, where the dexes are more interesting.
So the deal with modern Emerald instead of actual Emerald is that it's got a randomizer and a national dex built into it already.
No, because randomizers,
you can just do whatever.
You get so fucked on randomizers, like so unreasonably fucked.
You can, but it's got a power scaling thing to keep things kind of tiered. My first catch in my run was a Feebas. I named it the Long Con, and I switch trained that motherfucker all the way up to level 30. But you know what? 4 Tree City, it got caught. Pursuit trap. Motherfucker's dead. About 5 minutes before I can go turn all my Chesto Berries into Pokeblocks. The Chesto Berries I spent minutes farming up to have like 40 of them so I could just make a Milotic. Modest Feebas right down the drain. It might have still been alive, but I flushed it, so who knows? Anyways, the run's still going fine. I'm up to the Elite Four, and like it's Ralligator, Muck, Gengar, Dodrio, and right now a Flareon, just for whatever, because it's cute and coverage.
It's cute,
but it comes with all the fixes. It comes with the national dex, a randomizer built in, optional if you want. You can change your shiny odds if you want to. You can set it to hardcore where it automatically deletes your save file on a loss, or you can have it on normal where you can just reload your team from the PC after you lose a battle. And once you get far enough in the game, there's self-trading, so you can evolve your Haunter and shit.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. See, that's why I was excited to do it on the Switch, because I could actually get the real experience of getting an Alakazam. And Golem.
That's why
Class.
you use, that's play it in Modern Emerald.
Yeah, but that it takes away a
Those-
little bit.
It's got like
It takes
Rhyperior
a-
and shit in it, up to Gen
It takes
6, I think.
away takes away some stuff though, you know. I don't know,
Very
playing a
little.
Gen 3
Very
game without, you know, taking the Mighty Anna until you can get an Absol, and then realizing, oh, Absol's kind of fucking ass because the
Oh,
Dark
it's
type
also
is
got
special.
it's got physical special split if you want to toggle that on or off.
That's what I'm talking.
It's got
I mean,
all
like
the
that's all.
fixins and it's customizable exactly to your preferences.
I mean, that's cool or whatever. But I don't know. I kind of like Base Emerald. Like Base Emerald's like a video game,
You can just play it
Like the
as Base
Mario-
Emerald too.
like the Mario 3 or Mario World 3 of video games.
Mm,
It's a video game.
that's what I.
How was your week, man?
It's been an
All right,
easy
that was it?
Nuzlocke run. I
Well, congratulations.
started with a Relicanth. Immediately dropped it
Oh.
as soon as I got like a real Pokemon. And lost.
You'll get the
my-
Reggies.
I don't want to do the Riptide wave puzzle thing.
Yeah, you
Like, I
don't
don't-
want to learn Braille.
I don't even give a shit about all that. Like, I feel like I can remember vaguely where the spot is to use dig in the cave and like get it right eventually after a handful of guesses. But like, I really just have no fucking interest in doing the fucking whatever. The surfing puzzle from
Yeah.
Pacifolog.
Let me ask you this.
Yes, I did fuck
How
up
you
the
get
Sky
the
Tower and
Reggie-
accidentally wasted my encounter because I didn't use Pels before waking up
That was
Rayquaza.
I mean, that sucks. I'm sorry.
Okay.
My question was going to be, do you prefer the Gen 3 method of getting the Reggies or the Gen 9 method of getting the Reggies?
I don't recall Gen 9.
So it's in the DLC. No, yeah, sorry, Gen 8 version of getting the Reggies. In the
From the
second
raids
DLC,
or
the Crown
whatever?
Tundra. No,
From
in
the
the Crown
raids?
Tundra in the Crown Tundra when it was the Reggie Alecki and Reggie Draco Shrine. You had to like choose one or the other. Just had to like walk on whatever their face pattern was.
Kind of dumb.
I think I prefer, even though the Gen 3 is more obtuse, I kind of like that it's more obtuse instead of, oh, bring these two Pokemon and this door will open.
It's
And just walk on the face tile.
one is too obscure and stupid, and the other one is too on the nose stupid.
I prefer the obscure and stupid, personally.
Yeah, like they're
I
not really
understand-
meant
I
to be
understand.
found. But for the purposes
Yeah.
of completing the Pokédex and unlocking the national decks and everything that goes with that, really fucked up. They expected kids to learn Braille.
It's so funny. Because kids did. I know we tried. I know one of my cousins got Reggie Rock, and that was it.
Hmm.
Didn't get Steel or Ice. But we knew they existed. We just couldn't
Yeah.
figure it out.
I just didn't
We were
have
dumb.
They weren't cool enough designs for me to want to go out of my way, and I didn't care about completing the decks at the time because, like, who cares? Like, I don't even
Yeah,
know if
no,
the
dude,
shiny
it-
charm existed in Gen 3.
It was all
See-
about fucking getting Salamence. It was all about Salamence Flygon, baby.
As soon as I got Waterfall, I went to go check the Bagon spot, even though it's a randomizer. It's just habit. But
As soon as I caught Bagon,
yeah.
I was like, oh, this thing's going on the team now. I spent an extra 4 hours training up for Salamence. Got to the champion and was like, why is my dragon flying type losing the ice beam? Because I had never used a dragon.
oh, the sixth member on my team that replaced my Lodic was Annihilate. Because we have that many fucking generations of Pokemon in Modern.
That's disgusting. Annihilate was not balanced for that.
No, it's actually fucking nuts. Annihilate Gengar, I thought I was going to have a huge psychic weakness on my team, and it turns out nobody fucking cares.
No, you destroy psychic types.
I don't even have Shadow Ball on Gengar. Using Shadow Punch, and it's so fucking funny. Just
That's disgusting, actually.
whatever.
Nasty. That's nasty
Anyway.
work there, Matt.
So, randomizers are fun. Sometimes you just gotta let it ride. But enough about
Sometimes,
Pokemon.
yeah.
We're here for Witch Watch. Witch Watch is the story of a couple of childhood friends who, when they were children, were just only learning how to come into their own, and obviously needed practice and guidance to understand how to properly utilize their potential. In this case, one of them was a witch and the other one was an ogre. So, you know, maybe a little bit different from you and I, but not on the outside. They reunite after a handful of years, and the young witch, Nico, wants her old friend, Moe, to be her familiar, as is the kind of relationship between witches and ogres and etc., etc. Apparently, as the legend goes, some witches and their familiars way back in the day got it on, and that's why familiars now just look like dudes. So, anywho, Nico doesn't know it, but Moe knows it. There's a prophecy about her untimely demise or some bullshit that he has to protect her from. And that manifests as her gathering a harem of guys to protect her from that untimely demise.
And one girl.
Yeah, Moe fights every single one of them because he thinks they're the reason for that untimely demise, and turns out they're all like friends or whatever.
One of them almost was.
It's true, he was kind of a piece of work, huh?
Yeah. He was kind of like contracted specifically to do that.
Yeah, anyways, he got his ass beat. Who cares? He's a good boy now.
Yeah. Well, sometimes. Sometimes it's a bad
Yeah,
boy.
honestly. About halfway through the anime, they have like a major conflict, but that's only like a peon or an underling of the big bad that we don't even know who the fuck it is yet. And then for the entire second half of the anime, it's back to slice of life, goofy, cutesy, fun, magical girl bullshit. And that's basically Witch Watch. But, you know, it's very Matt code.
Yeah, it's a very Matt coded show. Matt, have you seen Urusei Yatsura?
You know, I think I might have seen a few shows very much like it. But
Wait.
this
I was
one
gonna
might
say,
be a
we
little
did
newer.
see-
We did an episode on it.
We did an episode on that. We did To Love Rue. We did Witch Watch. What else have we done?
Yeah, maybe Matt just likes the Urusei Yatsura formula.
Did the
I mean, it's a good formula.
Food Club Girls. Anyways,
Fucking
yeah,
brand
Witch
new
Watch,
outfit for this.
much new. Food for the soul, you're right. Witch Watch, much
Oh, man,
newer
what
than
a show.
Urusei Yatsura. It is based on the 2021 manga written by Kenta Shinohara. I believe it's still ongoing. And the anime had season 2 confirmed, but I only just learned that about an hour ago.
Yeah, but
Coming
it's
soon.
confirmed. Coming. That's no
Wait,
March 19th,
the-
baby.
I
Are y'all ready for this in a week?
what's in a week?
Boys. 99 naked cowboys on Ram Ranch.
What is that a reference to? On March 19th?
It's on March 19th. Steel Ball Run comes out, and I become the most.
Is that what you're talking about? I thought we had like a recording on March 19th that you were excited for, and I'm sitting here like, is that Vigilantes or something?
No, it's simply Steel Ball Run and
What the fuck?
unstoppable.
Alex is gonna make me a JoJo's hater again.
If you
Again?
hate Steel Ball Run, you just may not like stories. I don't know what to say. It's a beautiful story about a man learning to walk again.
Was Steel Ball Run by chance produced by Studio Bibury?
No, it's done by David Productions. Thank
Okay.
God.
I can't tell the difference.
That's racist. I can't prove it.
All those anime studios kind of the same to me. Almost like they have a
Mm.
unifying thread of being anime studios.
Almost all like they're from the glorious land of Nihon.
Can you say that?
Yeah, it's like saying Brazil instead of Brazil.
In
Or
this land,
Italia
we call
instead
it
of Italian.
Italy. I know their jerseys say
Or,
Italia across the front,
or
and
Deutschland.
they're crushing dingers right now, but they're still Italy.
I mean, I think they would prefer to be called Italia.
It's true, and they are the official team of South Philly.
But you know, I have not seen anything Studio Biburi has done. I'm looking
Neither.
at a show that has no ratings, but it looks like something Matt would also be into.
Which one is that?
It's the third. Oh, it's the third season of the 100 Girlfriends Who Really, 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 Really Love You.
Wait, actual?
Yeah, Matt would like that.
They got me. Holy cow.
I was saying that sarcastically, then I realized what it was. Yeah, Matt would love that.
Oh my.
Yeah.
I can't say 100 Girlfriends is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Maybe we should
It's not
watch
for me.
this. Maybe Studio Bibury's got some legs and some thighs. And
I think it's very Matt coded, and I think you would very much enjoy it because I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoyed it.
All right,
it was a good slice of life rom com. It was good.
It's just,
and the best part is every girl wins. There is no girl better than the other. Every girl wins.
I see. So I shall suffer. You can put your 100 girlfriends on the list, and I'll put Genosha.
Just think about it.
And then
just
think about it.
Think about it. You know what? I actually
think about it. 26 episodes of the Game of Imposter.
Here we go. We're
with body snatching and time travel.
Yeah, Alex is punishing me for something I'm not even putting on the list.
That's okay. I made my swap. I made my swap.
I fuck with it. I'm excited.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
You dirty little piggy. Yeah, you get excited, you dirty piggy.
It's gonna be cute and fun, and this guy's gonna have 100 girlfriends, and I'm gonna have 0 because I'm married.
Yeah, because you have a. And then I'm gonna have fun with Genosha.
Surely I can have a girlfriend. This guy has 100, right? Women.
Yeah. I mean, if she can have
women be monogamous, am I right?
Oh man,
that's a good joke on multiple layers.
That is a good joke, actually.
It do be philandering men, am I right? Anyways, speaking of philandering
I'm gonna
men,
I'm gonna steal that and use it when I do stand up again.
Fire away, hell yeah!
I'm admitting to committing a Carlos Mencia right now. Yeah.
No, you can commit thought crimes all you want. I'm happy to be a victim.
No. He specifically stole jokes.
Yeah, but like the guy that comedian didn't.
Was he the guy that got beat up in that South Park episode by Kanye?
Maybe.
In the fish sticks episode?
No, we're not allowed to talk about fish sticks.
What was that? Are they like under too much scrutiny or something?
No, Kanye and you know who will come after us.
Maybe I want them to come after us.
That's true. They're coming after us.
Nicki Minaj?
Yeah.
No, wait. Kanye's not a Nazi anymore. He said so.
That's right. I don't believe him. The man said, "I'm not a Nazi anymore." Made a song called "Hail Hitler."
He's not doing great, is he?
That's what
neither are we, I guess. But
yeah, not that all bipolar people are Nazis, but
no. I was gonna say I don't think it's the bipolar. I think it's the MK Ultra. But
this one,
it's the MK Ultra and body swapping after his mom died.
Mm.
Face
Facts.
just isn't the same anymore.
Speaking of things that really aren't the same anymore, I'm sure you all have had prior experiences with anime like Witch Watch, but have you had any prior experiences with Witch Watch?
No, I avoided it like the hot plague.
Hmm.
Negative. I think this may have popped up on my radar, but I don't think it actually struck a chord with me, so I never actually checked it out.
I dig it. Dig it. I read a chapter of the manga when it popped up on my feed one day, and I saw it was cute and a little bit fun, even without any context. So here we are now.
I see. So you're really firing from the hip on this?
Sometimes, you know, you gotta just do some vibes-based coding.
Sometimes you just gotta spray and pray, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
I'm also a machine gun user, you're correct.
there's, you know, some folks play Counter-Strike and some folks play Call of Duty. And this was a Call of Duty play.
I actually might become a marathon player. I kind of fucked with the open beta. I just know that I would need to spend like 30 hours in it. Don't make that face. Bungie makes good games. I'm sorry to break it to you that Sony and
I don't have
Bungie
anything
both-
against Marathon. I don't actually know anything about Marathon, but it's probably not.
No, it's
It
an
might just
extraction
be-
shooter.
That's probably
I mean,
why it's
like-
not for me. Like,
I
Arc
mean,
Raiders is a tough
yeah.
sell for me, and that's a generous extraction shooter. But,
Yeah, no, this is not a no. This one's pretty intense, but like it's one of those where like I would need to like hook the PlayStation up to my computer monitor, have the
Yeah.
headphones in, like lock the fuck in for like a 6-hour play session. I want to play it.
never mind.
It's
Not my
one of
kind of
those.
game.
Yeah, it's one of those. One of those games. But it was cool though. I fucked with it.
Glad you had fun.
Yeah, I had more fun there than I did with the show.
You know, that's allowed.
That's
I
a
mean,
hyperbole. That's a hyperbole.
We've seen this before
I'm
from
sorry.
Alex. They are not a slice of life enjoyer. They are not a cute girl enjoyer.
Unless Alex did mildly enjoy this show.
Unless
That's a
you
big
know,
unless.
it's happened before. We can't discount it. It has happened before. It's not like Alex has a cold dead heart. There's a glimmer of hope. But
That's true, dude. I love One Piece.
that being said, I'm not gonna keep the porch light on.
That works on so many levels. You have no idea.
In
but yeah,
regards to Witch Watch, though, yeah. We probably
I
narrow
guess
down and talk about the characters a little more than anything. Probably talk about our favorite bits and highlight those a little bit. And then we can open up the floor to just really hit the sandbag with some complaints.
yeah, so yeah. Let's do it. Let's break it down.
Let's start a little bit easier and maybe just highlight a couple of our favorite characters, and that'll help us kind of narrow down some of the bits that we'd like to talk about. Starting from the top, Morihito Otogi, the resident ogre familiar. Highly serious, highly boring, and obsessed with pants? Dresses?
Yeah, he's a bit of a fashionista.
obsessed
Fabric.
with vintage clothing.
Yeah, he's a
Not
vintage shopper.
just pants, just vintage clothes.
Vintage. Yeah, vintage clothes. He's one of those guys.
Your typical CFNM enjoyer.
What the fuck is that?
You should Google that one, Alex.
I'm surprised you, of all people, don't know this.
The Camperton Newmarket FM radio. I see.
Yep. That sounds exactly like a Morihito Otogi kind of interest.
I see. Interesting.
Very much the straight man of the group. and also the dad/mom of the group at the same time, like a clownfish.
Enemy?
What did you guys think about Moe?
Eh,
Possibly
pretty-
cursed? Question mark?
pretty typical straight man in the straight man in the funny group. I guess, you know, he gave his seriousness to make some bits better, but for the most part, pretty flat, pretty bland character.
Feels like the most we got out of him was at the beginning when they used the lightning spell on him. And even then he felt like a kind of knockoff of the Tengu at that point, which we didn't know about yet, but
Yeah.
it's interesting.
Moe was okay. I
Yeah, I
guess. You know, we needed that slot filled, and Moe was literally there first.
Having a straight man it's important. It's important. I think not only in terms of, oh, isn't it funny that he's suffering, but also he is
The
kind of
straight The straight man is the real life advice that the comedians sprinkle in while they're telling the fart joke.
Yeah, exactly. When it's, you're learning not to put your wife's head under the covers after you fart in bed. Because the comedian
He didn't
says
like
so,
that
and
one.
it's really, really funny. But you know what? You know not to do it because he got in trouble. Even though he's talking
Exactly.
about it on stage and you're laughing, you're not going to do it. You learned your lesson.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you know,
Probably.
sometimes it'd be like that. Sometimes it takes someone making fun of you doing a thing to be like, oh shit, you're right, that's wrong.
Mm. It's like all those times that you go and you tell people stories about, oh, me and my friends used to do this back in the day. And then someone asks, isn't that just bullying?
It's like when you go to the doctor and you're like, yeah, I used to smoke out of Coke cans. And they're like, that explains why your brain looks this way. And you're like, yes.
Just smoked out of a Pepsi can.
I don't think I ever hit Pepsi.
Mm.
No, let's not talk about the can. Let's talk about Nico. Talk about Nico. She
Oh, boy.
was
Quite the hand.
she's a bit of an airhead. She does like to be helpful. I do think, like with many other teenage girls and their first loves, maybe this ain't the one. Maybe he's just a bestie for the restie, you know?
Yeah, there was that little bit where they had a glimmer of hope with the flower bug situation towards the end, and it
No. Then they realize that Moe is just in it for the clothes.
boy. That boy saw like full butt cheeks and didn't react. I don't think he's interested in her. I'm sorry. That's just how teenagers are wired, I think.
Yeah, maybe not at this moment, but I'm sure the mangaka will make them interested. Make the fans happy.
Who knows? Maybe they already have. Or maybe they've written a new love interest.
Maybe I'm kind of invested in the other potential couple.
Yeah,
we
I
have
was gonna say,
in the show.
I
It
literally
does start to get
I
interesting.
didn't make a whole lot of notes, but I was like, damn, as a side plot, they've got a better love story than the main one.
100%.
They do.
100%.
They do. It makes more sense. It's more compelling, and the dynamic is fun as well.
That and there's
Because,
like
like,
real build up to it. Like,
whereas this one's just kind of like, oh, by the way, your childhood friend's moving in with you. I guess she has a massive crush on you.
Yeah, the entire time it's, oh, you know, it's a boy and a girl living under one roof. Who knows what could possibly happen? Meanwhile, the only thing
sexy, right?
happening is a girl sneaking in from the fucking woods every fucking couple of days
to get some scritches.
just to get some head pats and fall asleep on your couch.
Without you knowing that it's her.
Damn,
Although, do they
maybe-
know it's her?
Maybe
no,
I
they
no,
have
they
to.
don't. They don't.
No, they don't.
Oh, that's
Maybe I
crazy.
need a
Which
feral grin.
makes it one of the best bits of the
They
show.
can never know now.
That does elevate it. That does like actually elevate it.
Yeah, the side romantic plot being between Kago / Wolf and Nemu the cat girl. Cat witch? Cat
Yeah, she's
girl
a witch.
Yeah.
Cat
Yeah.
witch
Yeah, she's a
girl?
witch that specializes. in-
Shape-shifting witch.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Shape-shifting cat witch.
Don't overthink it. She's like Blair from Soul Eater, but if Blair was a person instead of a cat.
She is Sirius Black.
Yes. Yes.
Only
Ooh.
she can't fall asleep as a cat.
That's true. Otherwise, she'll become a person. Watch her fall asleep in Kago's bed one day in cat form, and then him like walk into the room and be like, "Why are you on my bed?"
Yeah,
In
right.
cat form, and then transforms into a human, and she's laying in the shape of a crescent moon, and he turns into Wolf. Sorry, I'm writing a fanfic.
It's all right. I'll get it on this fanfic with you. Like I said, I enjoy this.
It's a good bit.
A little bit more.
No, they're cute.
Yeah,
They're
it's a great
cute,
bit.
especially like
Yeah,
the way
it's
it
very cute.
the way it spawned organically was with Nemu doing some like, recon shit in cat form and then getting caught by the tiny witch and Wolf protecting her because who fucking cares? It's a tiny kitty cat. And then she turned into a girl and it was who fucking cares? It's a cute little girl. Then it turned into I like girls. Apparently, he likes them a lot.
That's what
so much
that's
so-
what his other half says.
Yeah. So much so to the point that they even strike up a little bit of a side pot. Wolf figures out her secret identity. Kago, his alternate ego or human form, does not. So Nemu has to sneak into the house and flash a crescent moon to Kago to transform him into Wolf now and then. So he doesn't get rusty and he can hopefully one day beat Morihito in a fight.
Is my brain broken, or do I think it would be funny for her to flash Kago her butt and then Kago transform into Wolf? Or is my brain?
It's supposed to be a crescent moon, not a full.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's just a little
Flummer's
sliver
crack
of it.
only. Flummer's crack only.
Yeah, just a little sliver of it. Not the whole thing. Not the whole.
I don't know. It sounds
Just
like a
never
really
mind, I'm not
easy
gonna get
job,
into it.
but she makes it harder on herself than it needs to be. Just like hide shit around the house, dude.
Dude, so many people make their jobs harder than it needs to be. I can tell you that from looking at things firsthand.
Yes.
It's so
true.
crazy. Crazy that people do this.
A bit more
Yeah.
about Kago, because I guess we talked more about Wolf, was that he was a retired figure skater. Only not really
Oh,
retired
yeah.
because he got hurt, retired because he didn't like it.
Isn't he also the poser?
Very
Yeah.
much. Very much.
He's the poser, yeah.
Yeah. His best bit was probably the like I guess it was the gender bending episode, really.
I was just about to say
Just
that.
they
one.
made him
That
they
was
made
the
her
best
stupid
bit.
cute. And then the entire house got in on it, and obviously things got out of hand because they had Wolf
No,
make
the
some
best-
content.
Yeah, that was the best bit right there. You want views? I'll show you how to get views.
If
Fuck
Wolf
it.
was a dude, he'd show hog. That's what I interpret that as.
So Kago's the like 5-view Twitch streamer, whereas Wolf is the massive kick stream.
Kind of.
Controversies.
Kind of. They even
Nice.
had a whole episode
Nice.
about Kago doing like Marvel reviews or something. And then it caught on as like a cult thing, and then it turned out everything he was saying was bullshit.
I mean, but that's how you get the views.
It's true. It's true. I do like that they had the recurring bit of every time like YouTube channels and shit came up, Morihito always got like locked in and excited and engaged, but didn't want to do shit himself. He just wanted to be like basically their
producer.
OnlyFans manager.
That's that's the position you want. You don't want to be the person in front of the camera. You always want to be behind because you
It's
get
true.
to still reap all the rewards. Like all the rewards if the channel blows up and you're the person behind it. All the rewards plus more opportunities because once the person in front fucks up, you can go work with another YouTuber and be like, yeah, I did all their shit for them.
True.
Like it's actually true. Like that is why you see so many like game and movie producers make like shit movies and then go on to produce other movies that aren't shit because they weren't the ones directing it. They just gave the money and they were like all behind the scenes. Like, yeah, I had nothing to do with how that film turned out. I just gave them money and I wasn't happy with the investment. I would like to be involved with yours though.
I mean, let's be real. Who cares if the movies that you've produced in the past were shit? If you're offering me money, I'm going to take it.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's always better to not be the face of a thing. That's
I'm sure
really
as long as
And
it doesn't come
here
with
we
like
are.
the
Here we are, the face of the Antibuddies. Checkmate.
What do you mean? Me? No, Matt would be the face. Buddies. Look at the clips. Look at who the most clip member is.
Let me just go ahead. I think the Antibuddies need a new face, and it's going to be this one.
Nice. Nice.
There we go. The new face of the Antibuddies.
Excellent.
Perfect.
Yeah, we're
Like
gonna
what you
be
did with your
called
hair,
the
Matt.
we're gonna
Thanks.
be called the Antibuddies now. So
The Antibuggies.
The Annabuggies. Can I be a ladybug?
Here. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, get that shit out of
Let's
here.
go. Yeah. Bye, ladybug.
Den
Who's
Mushi.
next? I guess it's the Tengu, right, or whatever.
Yes. The
Yeah.
last one is, I guess, last one.
last one.
Kind of the last
Oh,
one,
no, it's
not,
not.
really. We have one
It's
more.
not. We have
who has
the
been in
Forever
like 3
Twins left.
episodes. Yeah. But Kanshi, the Tengu, who was the first one we were introduced to, very much kind of just a piece of fucking shit, really. I mean, he cares about his friends and he's like nice and friendly and people like him and that's great. But he's mean, he's pushy, he's greedy. Turns out he
Hey,
didn't lie
was
about the
hard.
umbrella. I mean, it was his fault that the umbrella was gone, but he didn't lie about the guy that took it. It sounded like it. He's just very, very irresponsible, very flighty, you know, as you would
Hey.
expect from a bird.
Now that was racist.
Tengu did have
Women.
one of the best bits though. The go 10 times speed bit was so
Oh, yeah.
funny. That was
good.
That was a really good bit. Especially when it's like, okay, hey, just letting you know you're gonna go 10 times as fast. It's irreversible and it leaves lasting mental detriments.
Oh my god.
And then it's just
Sign me
like,
up.
Incredible.
yeah, let's do
This
it.
is incredible. And then in the end, it did the exact opposite of what he was doing it for in the first place. I imagine
He
that's
was
what
just
it's like just to
alone.
be Red Rush.
The fact that that's just the short little horror story is
Just spend one day like that. Maybe it was like a
I think I should get this
December.
mole checked out. I'll see this mole on my eyebrow.
No.
Negative.
Never mind.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we checked it out and it seems fine.
Yeah, it seems fine. Hopefully it's not benign or whatever. Then I can get an eye patch.
Not banana. That's one way to put it.
Yeah. Yeah, so did
Speaking
you
of
all
other
hear that
things,
Spider-Verse 3?
Oh, yeah. They're doing
Did
another
you say Spider-Verse
Spider-Verse?
3 got canceled?
Yes, yeah, the second part to the second Spider-Verse movie got canceled.
They
There's
didn't
no
finish the
way.
Spider-Verse?
Yeah, they're not finishing it.
I mean, I'm not
Alright.
surprised with
Fucking
everything that
Netflix.
was going on with that, but I'm not happy about it either.
That was all fake news. I just lied to y'all for fun.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Good.
I was about to be actually upset there for a minute.
Honestly,
I did the same thing to my coworker earlier because he's a big Spider-Man fan. He also believed me. So I'm like, I'm glad I'm trustworthy.
I honestly kind of assumed it was like already over. Been like,
No, it's pushed back to 2027 because they said we don't want to finish this trilogy in a reasonable amount of time.
it's been
Well,
like 8
they
years.
also said that it was supposed to come out the year after the second movie, but then they also said that with the second movie, they were literally like last minute cramming shit in there before theatrical release. And then it's like, yo, if you're still working on this movie up till like a month before it's released, y'all haven't even started on the second one. It's not even going to be done within the 6 months that you say it's going to be released. No.
No.
And then
Yeah.
they're like, oh, it's going to get pushed back to 2026. No.
Yeah.
So
But we are
they-
getting another TMNT movie in the same style, so I know that studio's
Ooh. That was a good movie.
the same
new
style
movie I like.
as Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't watch it already? Donatello's
No.
a JoJo's fan.
No?
God.
I think I watched fucking
Oh, you should-
superhero movies.
They're not even superheroes. They're Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
They're superheroes.
They're superhero adjacent.
They're superheroes in the exact same way that the X-Men are.
That's not even true.
That's
not?
actually kind of true. They're mutations.
Why not?
Their superpower is that they're super intelligent for turtles. They also have super strength for turtles. They also have super agility
Yeah.
for turtles. They're basically Superman, but for turtles, without flight.
Because they're not fighting for the rights and better treatment of all turtles everywhere, whereas the X-Men are fighting for the rights and better
No,
treatment of mutants
It's
on the entire
even more
planet.
important. They're
mean?
fighting
In
for the
the-
rights of
in
New
the-
Yorkers.
I mean, I guess if you're on like it's a team of mutants that are
Whoa,
mutated, yes,
whoa!
they're-
Let's not
yeah,
use that
exactly.
word.
In
It's
in
in
the,
Enhanced.
the title.
Enhanced
It's in the-
individuals.
It's
Please.
in the title for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That's not
And
what they
if
call
if you're an
themselves.
X-Men, you're a mutant and proud.
They call themselves turtles. They don't use the M word.
It's true, they do call themselves turtles.
But hey, in the movie that they're about to make a sequel to, they did actually get a ragtag team of other mutants to help them save the day, so they are kind of X-Men adjacent.
Hmm? Bebop and
I'll take it because they're
Rocksteady,
both
traditional
take it
X-Men
'cause they're
villains.
both based. Yeah, yeah. I mean, actually, those could be.
They're very X-Men coded. When you get like the
very
3D
close.
glasses and everything on them,
They could be X-Men from the
it's
90s.
kind of cooking. Hold on.
All right, chefs are cooking. Chefs are in the kitchen.
Speaking of other people that are in the kitchen, remember when Miharu tried to get everybody to cook for Morihito and then they burned the house down?
Vaguely, yes.
Yeah, it was like a 30-second throwaway bit where Miharu gave a speech and then said, "Don't worry, I'll help you guys. I'll be there. We'll cook just fine." And then immediately the screen cuts to oops.
Oopsie daisy.
I get
I
it.
made a boo
get
boo
it.
in my pants, mommy.
I think one of the other bits I really enjoyed was the, hey, we're moving in, but this box is too heavy. So I'll make a duplicate of myself that's half as big, and we'll move this box together. And then
Yeah.
this box is still
Realistically-
too big, so we'll make another copy. Now there's 3 of us. And now there's 4 of us. And great bit.
I'll
Great
make
bit.
2 of myself, but we're only half as strong. And we'll
I will
both
say,
do
though,
the
that
same
did-
box.
That did come in clutch though in their one battle. for
True.
duplication spell.
Truth.
It did come in
True.
clutch.
Yeah.
I think
they,
outside of the cat bit, I think my favorite, and the student council president always holding his hat like this, much like how Jotaro's hat is fused with his head. Would probably have been the flower bit of trying to figure out if Morihito likes Nico or not. And I was really hoping they were going to do it to the cat witch and ask her about Dog Boy. They almost did.
She don't fuck with
They
them.
almost did though. And yeah. Would have been great if they did. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I think the only other bit that really got me going was the tea ceremony.
The
That
tea
was good.
ceremony was
Actually-
good. They
Yeah,
put
actually, the
Morihito in the
whole
perv
student
glasses.
council. Now that I think about it, everything with the student council I liked. I liked how tropey they were, and then fucking Forever Twink tricking the reporter guy into meeting with the student council's members and saying, "Oh, these are the werewolf, vampire, Tengu, witch."
Wait, that
ogre."
was an accident.
And it all made sense. It was an accident. Well, it was an accident that he met the student council group, but it was purposely set up by Forever Twink that they weren't going to be there.
By Forever Twink. Oh, great. I love it.
I mean, he's a vampire as a child. Come on. That's a Forever Twink.
I don't think he was turned
Actually,
into a vampire. I think he was born as a vampire and is just growing up as a vampire. He's just a young one.
My life as a teenage vampire.
I don't know. It's interesting how they have a whole, I guess, like downscaling system for all of these magical creatures where they still have supernatural abilities, but
I could have got real bad real fast.
they're trying to like openly talk about how like, oh, they're all nerfed, by the way. Don't worry.
Yeah, they're all not their real monster selves.
Then they get weird with it, where it's like, oh, Morihito has fucking tiger's blood. That's why the cat likes him so much. It's like, no, he just fucking pets the cat and brushes her and gives her a bath when her fur is gross. Of course she fucking appreciates him.
That's true,
But,
yeah. It is kind of odd that
you know.
he's so okay with bathing another woman in his house.
No, that just makes me think that my cat, who's also rather clingy, might be a human. They just wait until I go to work to transform.
Yeah, maybe the cats are human.
I don't know. Maybe I gotta put some like fucking some boundaries.
No, Titan doesn't like it when I put up boundaries. He'll literally scratch at them and then tear them down.
Off
No
under
boundaries
the
here.
fucking
We're an
door.
open household. Real.
No, I
He
can't
likes
even
it when I
take a
take
shit
poops with
without
the
her
door
like
open.
sitting on the back of my shoulders like that. It's a curse. But that's okay. It's okay. We do have a handful of side characters that are less involved, like Kara, the Shrine Maiden girl with the little Shinigami.
Oh shit. Gami or Shinny.
It is interesting. It was cute. It was funny, but it is also really
was
fucked up that
interesting,
they
the ghost.
created life. It's interesting, the ghosts. So, do the Shinigami ever come like blasting through the walls with like a big fat load of cum or something?
Whoa! Where
What?
did you get cum from?
It's the same skit from I Think You Should Leave.
No, you're right.
Like a big old donkey dick or something. I'm not trying to make anybody have like the worst night of their lives, but maybe we should pick which of these characters we think is our favorites.
Easy. I'll go last.
Oh, okay. I'll go first and I'm going to steal yours. Tristan, do you want to go second?
I doubt it.
I guess.
Okay,
I
good.
feel like I'm a little pigeonholed here, but I'll take it, I guess.
Okay. Well, good news because second goes first today.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
We're
Now
gonna
you're
go
even
with
more pigeonholed.
we're gonna go with the cat girl.
Damn.
Cute,
Nice.
wholesome, good bits.
It's true.
Can't go wrong. Better love story than the main love interests.
We do love
whole
our
package.
trifling
This is
little
true.
cat girl.
We do love this.
Yes, I'm also going to say Nemu Meow is my favorite. I like the part where she openly acknowledges that she's only doing it for the pets at this point, where all the way up until like the second to last episode or something, where Nico starts like openly professing her love for Morihito to everybody but him. Which, okay, whatever. Does she actually like back off? But before that, it was all bets are off. She doesn't even give a shit about like protecting Nico or becoming part of the group or anything. She just wants the sweet, lovely hands.
Interesting. And as for me, it should be pretty obvious. I mean, this character played a pivotal role throughout the entire show. They're
true.
like focal to the main plot. Really, you
It's
could
true.
say that the show wouldn't be the same without them. And my favorite character in Witch Watch is, in fact, one Jotaro
Nemu
Kujo.
Meow. I agree.
This little guy with my pins on him, as you can see, Jotaro Kujo. He was very important to the plot. He did, in fact, show up in the show for
He did.
one whole frame. He did indeed, whenever they were introducing all the student council members. And they got to the president and they were explaining why he holds his hat that way and how it is an enigma. Much like how why
what?
he holds his hand, much like how Jotaro Kujo's hat has fused with his head.
They did have a handful of references in there to other anime properties, huh? How
They
modern
did.
of them.
They did. I literally made a note and said, "Oh, gross, a JoJo's reference."
It was wonderful. It
No
was wonderful,
wonder.
and thus qualifies Jotaro Kujo to be.
I expect to see that reflected in
Watch.
Alex's rating of the show then.
Yeah, so Alex is gonna give this an 11. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, this is
No,
JoJo's Part 7.
I can't.
They can't wait for JoJo's Part
well-
8 in a week.
JoJolion gets animated, I'm also going to go feral. JoJolion was very good. Not as good as Steel Ball Run,
Mhm.
very different, but there are some things in JoJolion that I'm excited to see what they do.
Mm,
JoJo
I can't-
Lion, if you will. Specifically,
I can't tell
Actually, I
if you're
can't even
saying JoJo Lion or Joe Julian.
both are correct, yes.
Okay, because I saw Twins the other night again, and I just, every time you say it, I'm thinking of Danny DeVito.
Take that as a compliment.
Even though his name was, I think, Julius with an S. Doesn't make a
Yeah,
difference.
no. It's JoJolion, technically, but it's spelled.
That's a bad.
Spelled like that. It's pretty good. It's about fruit. In more ways than one.
You were doing
Anyways, my score for which
you're doing a better job of selling JoJo's Part 7 to me like 8 months ago when you said it was just horse racing.
it is just horse racing. It's horse racing and finding the corpse of Jesus Christ.
So it's just Uma Musume?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Sure, we can go with that. As for my score for Witch Watch, I think I have to go with 5.5 supernatural creatures out of 10.
That's much lower than I was anticipating.
I mean, look, I enjoyed my time with the show. I see value and merit in this show existing. I didn't want to claw my eyes out like I did with like Food for the Soul or Uma Musume. But at the end of the day, it's no Urusei Yatsura. It's no Kaguya-sama. Not even a Rosario plus Vampire, really. So, like, it's all right. It's not for me. If not for this podcast, I would not have watched this show. and I would have made the right judgment that it wasn't for me. But I get why people like it. This isn't like what's one that I just cannot get why people like, but it's so popular. Huge.
JoJo's? Yeah, I don't get it either.
Oh,
It's true.
I mean that's because people have taste, and the art design and sound design is immaculate. The OPs are fantastic. The roughly connected storylines are really good. The not being afraid to kill off main characters and switch out your main protagonist whenever you're done with the story that you're telling. Voice. The evolution. This is a
Honestly,
manga specific
I
thing.
wish
But seeing
they'd
the
stay with
evolution
the
of
main
Araki's art
character
is
for longer.
really good. Then you would really like parts 3 through 6.
Well, no, I actually
Because-
only like part 3 is the problem.
That is a problem because part 3 is not even close to the best part of the original JoJo universe. So you know.
You're
But yeah.
right.
Anyways,
It's
yeah.
heavily sandbagged
Yeah.
by the first half of part 3.
In some ways, yeah, but I mean, the part 3 starts off really good. There's some really fun parts there. We get the first of the
Maybe it's
brothers in
second
part
half
1.
of part 3. That's the sand.
No, because the second half of part 3 has the Dio fight. That carries.
Yeah, that might be the problem.
The Dio fight's the problem?
I think so.
The Dio fight's
I
the
think
problem.
so. Because the first half of part 3, they're not doing so much timing shit.
Oh my gosh, it's 8 seconds, Matt.
It's
It's 8 seconds.
8 seconds over the course of 50 episodes.
It's not, the whole season is 50 episodes.
I think the whole season was like 36, wasn't it?
No, that's the standard number. Part 3 is a little longer because
Oh,
we pull
okay.
up part 3
My bad.
because of the Dio fight.
And 8
And Jotaro.
seconds, just like the last 8 seconds of a Boston Celtics game. Am I right?
Anyways,
That was toxic. I'm sorry.
I guess as for myself,
I'm lashing out because the Sixers have hurt me lately. Hurt people.
Okay.
They traded
Yeah,
Jared
well,
McCain.
that's so funny. I didn't know you were spoiling. Yeah, so I'm gonna give this a solid 6 bits out of 10.
See, I'm like right in Tristan's Q zone with the score here.
I disagree.
Why you landed on a 6, Tristan? I felt like I had to defend myself.
I mean,
Put everybody on the spot.
there's legit like 4 or 5 good bits out of a 20-something episode anime. Like, characters were pretty fall flat. I don't know. Like, there were times where it felt very old, and then there were times where it felt way too modern. And it was like,
Yeah, this is a great show for people that like either just love slice of life wholesomeness or are like trying to get into anime.
Right. And
It's a really good show for that.
it is,
Part-
in fact, a
partially
great
not
show
because of the
for people that
references, but also
really like
partially-
slice of life.
Because of the references, because if you like the show and you like the reference of that show, you might go and look it up and find other shows to watch and, you know, develop your anime fandom even more, which is always a good thing.
First
True.
3 episodes, they were really hammering on Dragon Ball fans. I thought it was fucking goated.
Yeah, well, you are a Dragon Ball fan.
Yeah, I self-depreciating humor and all that. It finds its way into my heart really easily. Because
Yeah.
you know what? First thing I would do if I woke up with the ability to fly, my ass probably gonna do some Dragon Ball bullshit too.
Yeah, that was good. The flying bit. Yeah, now that I'm thinking back on it, yeah, that was good. I liked how the narrator was really David Attenboroughing all the different people when they gained the ability to fly.
It was cute, it was
fly.
clever. But that
Yeah,
was
it was nice.
probably one of the top 5 bits in the show, and it was the like 3rd joke they made in the entire show. Probably after like the first joke being 3 or 4 times they made fun of that one guy's hair and then he disappeared. He wasn't even in their class. or
Yep.
in their school, even though he was apparently one of Morihito's bullies growing up and lived in the area still, so they're the same age.
Well,
I
they
don't
got
know.
those school vouchers. They get to choose where to
You know what? Maybe we need private school vouchers.
walked into that one.
That's a joke.
Yeah, I walked in on that one.
Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and say, while the writing itself, as far as the overarching story goes, fell very, very, very flat. We only got really like one breadcrumb of the actual like bad guy or whatever. It was a very, very, very good slice of life show. And for somebody that like values that in the way that I do, I'm going to go ahead and say this bad boy gets 8 harem members out of 10. I think
Oh, all right. I'll give it the 7.
I
guess I see why this gets a 7.
I was gushing about it a little bit before we went live or while we were on our break earlier about the kind of depth they go into with the character designs, where they don't just change their outfits for like goofy little gags and stuff where it's like, oh, today we're doing like chef class, today we're having a beach episode. They actually have like rotating wardrobes between school casual wear that is like loungewear around the house. We see it in the couple of episodes at the beginning when Morihito's talking about his vintage clothing he likes before we even get into jeans bullshit at the end. And Nico going through all of her old dresses and looking at the catalogs of the more modern stuff and trying to copy them. But it's one of those things where I like what they did with the characters. I like that they all have their very clear roles, but nobody is necessarily pigeonholed by their quirky stereotype or what they are. That being said, the overarching story is poop from butt. So
Interesting. Matt only says that about things he really loves.
ooh. I'm going to watch more of it. I am not going to subject you guys to watching more of it because I understand someone like me can be tickled by something that just has a couple of little bits that come up every couple of minutes. And it's not for everybody. But between the references and the kind of like All Might faces they do sometimes where they go like very detailed or sometimes like less detailed, I jive with it. There's a concerted effort that feels like it's specifically Matt. Even all the way down to like the otaku teacher student partnership where they had that full episode or like half episode of just their like in anime universe or whatever, or their dojin or whatever.
Yeah, they got like 2 full episodes or like 2.5 full episodes. I was like, why is there this weird B plot?
It was just rip off Bleach, wasn't it?
Morihito. No.
Is that not what Bleach is?
Not rip off.
I've never seen it.
No, that was not Bleach. That was definitely more Demon Slayer.
Oh my god. Is that what
It's
Soul
the
Eater looks
manga
like?
that
Well, if y'all enjoyed this, what would you recommend to other people that enjoyed this?
Yeah, in the slice of life genre, I'm sure there are plenty more that we have done as far as, you know, we've said Urusei Yatsura like 4 times. Yeah. Wait, why doesn't that guy have a lion head?
Why?
Yeah, isn't his name like Zachary or something?
No, that's Soul.
Oh, I'm thinking of Zach Bell. Alex is gonna pull out the Zatch Bell manga next.
I wish, dude, if I had the Zatch Bell manga, that'd be so fucking fun.
It'd go hard.
Although-
It'd go hard.
Y'all want a little Alex life lore before we get out of here? Or
Really quickly,
I
I'm
guess we're
gonna
gonna-
say my recommendation, but then we can get some Alex life lore and your recommendation. My
right,
recommendation
yeah,
is Konosuba.
I don't like it, but I'll let it slide.
Well, it's
My
like
recommendation
the
is
exact
Kaguya-sama.
opposite, but also the same.
Actually, my recommendation is Urusei Yatsura. Go watch Peak.
Dang.
That's
Why you guys
Anyways.
steal my pick?
Oh, okay.
Um,
I'll
it's
go
okay.
back to Kaguya-sama.
No,
Oh,
you
that's
can
okay,
say
because
To
that was
Love
my
Ru.
secondary pick too.
You can say To Love Ru, and then everybody wins.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Tristan, you're
typical
right.
formula of straight
Sorry.
man meets magical girl, and his life is enriched beyond his wildest dreams.
Yeah, there's a whole plethora of these shows.
Yeah. No, it's really funny because if you didn't say Urusei Yatsura, I was going to, and then if you did say it, I was gonna say Kaguya-sama. Like, I'm not even joking.
I mean, yeah, those are both just better shows in this exact genre.
Yeah.
Kaguya-sama specifically. Kaguya-sama really, really surprised me. We needed more of it.
Kaguya-sama
But yeah,
is
Alex
peak.
life lore involving the Zatch Bell manga. Probably like a month or so before my ex and I broke up, so this is years ago. The guy that she was like talking to made her like ripped up a bunch of manga panels and put them on a canvas, kind of like a mural thing. It was pretty cool, very thoughtful.
A little,
So he,
little
like, did-
collage type thing.
Yeah, little collage thing. So he like did two specifically for her, and then he like did one as Zatch Bell because he knew that I liked Zatch Bell. I was like, damn, if I didn't know that this was who this was from, this would be really cool.
Nah, bro's offering
Now
you
I'm
the
just
cuck
kinda-
chair.
Now I'm just kind of like, now I fully understand what's going on. I'm okay, thank you though. This is very nice that he did this for you. I know that you've been wanting these. And yeah, that was it. That was all the life lore I had with the Zatch Bell manga. Otherwise, I would very much like to have that and the Mar manga. I'd like to have both of those.
True. Well, I guess
Mar is just Kingdom Hearts. What would I know? I'm a nobody. And yes, Matt, that's
Is-
a reference.
it's been a long time. I don't know if that's exactly how that works. We need to go back and watch that one. We need to add that one to the list.
No, yeah, it just looks like Kingdom Hearts. It's not actually Kingdom
okay.
Hearts.
I was about to say. I was like,
It
Well,
looks
You
very
can't
similar.
do
to
Kingdom Hearts without Disney.
That's true.
mm,
That is true. They are surprisingly integral to the plot.
Do you
Yeah.
think if we tried to do a Kingdom Hearts review, we'd get copyright struck?
probably.
Well, let me ask you this: are you both gonna play Kingdom Hearts?
Not.
I mean,
not
I would
I've played.
I played the first one. I started the second one and never went back after like.
Saying the second one's better. Second one is a lot better. The second one's pretty good.
Was
I
it,
liked Kingdom Hearts 1. I think the Riku fight pissed me the fuck off, though. Ironically, I think I actually almost threw my controller at the Riku fight. Like, I was like, how are kids beating this?
It's been a while.
It's the one where you have to jump because he does the dash and then air slam, and if you don't, you can only have so many potions and heal spells.
No, I don't remember.
I don't know.
Because I remember playing it as a kid, and then I got the remaster, and then I think I played the Alice in Wonderland world, and then I was like,
Yeah,
that
I
scratched
mean,
the itch, and then I
why-
never picked it back up.
Why would you ever play Kingdom Hearts when you can just play like play like actual Dark Souls games?
Mm,
Because Hearts is pretty good. I hate
so
to
is
be
Witch
the
Watch,
bearer.
but like we've got a Kaguya-sama right there in front of us.
Well, yeah. But,
Like,
you know, some of us,
let's be
like
real.
you, would
I'm
prefer
never-
Witch Watch over Kaguya-sama season 2.
No, nobody prefers it over Kaguya-sama season 2. It just came on a whim. I already have like half my season is season 2s. That's the problem.
Oh, you didn't want to have a whole list of season 2 Electric Boogaloos, I see.
There was a thought at first
just
where I thought
really
it'd be
need- I
really
just
funny to have
really-
my entire list be season 2s for season 6. But then I realized, like, how many people are going to be turned off by seeing, oh, they're doing My Hero Academia Vigilantes. Oh, it's season 2. I haven't seen season 1 yet. Oh, they're doing
Well, we have
Kaguya-sama
an
Love is
episode
War.
for
Oh,
you.
it's season 2. Well, I have to go back and watch season 1.
We have an episode for you.
True.
So-
Well, speaking of episodes,
That was my fear. But yeah, let's see what we got on the docket. Speaking of, what we do.
next week we're gonna be watching Keep Your Hands Off Isaacin, and
Right.
we're gonna watch a love letter to animation itself. And yeah, it's gonna be a good time. We're
Okay,
in for more
that's-
peak.
Nice.
That's not
We
the
love
anime I
Science
thought it
Saga.
was. I was thinking of Don't Touch, whatever.
What?
No, you're the
Mm,
one that wants us to watch the
one I have on my
Taranade.
yeah, the one I have on my Smutty Summer.
Oh,
What's my smutty summer? Yeah, peak. Nice double peak. Nice. As usual, nothing but peak around here.
Hmm.
what is? Oh my god! Why
It's-
is
It's all peak.
It's,
Uh,
it's
It's
interesting.
peak. I
the
don't know
list.
what you. The list is interesting. The list is
Hmm.
interesting. I like what Matt's pick is for late April. To be honest, I'm really excited to get.
yeah.
What month is April again?
Don't make me do what I do to Logan and ask you to tell me the months in order.
Oh, well, that's what I'm trying to avoid. Is why I was asking.
It's April. It's April.
Hmm.
4th month is April.
Oh, the 4th month. That's so true. On account of 420.
Exactly. Hitler's birthday. I'm surprised that you really celebrate that. That says a lot about you.
Something you should know about me after all these years is that I hate birthdays.
Oh, so you're a Seventh-day Adventist, I see.
I would say I'm more of a what's the word for somebody that actively loathes tradition? A contrarian.
Liberal.
That's what I am.
No, they just go against the popular opinion.
Popular opinion of happy birthday. I hope your birthday fucking sucks.
Dude, that's like the song Sad Birthday. Anyways, before we get out of here, thank you,
Charlie
Tristan, for telling us
XCX.
what,
Understand?
what we're watching next week. Thank you,
It's not-
listeners
it's
and
not.
viewers, and also a little bit of Twitch live channel update. I kind of hate that as soon as Queso stopped ending, the burnt peanut got like 10,000 more viewers.
The burnt peanut is actually good content.
Is
It's
he good
really-
content? He
It's
supports
really,
Ice. Is it good content?
it's really fucking stupid, but like, it's
I mean, I
really
get
good
that he's-
background content. Like, I don't
But he
support.
supports Ice.
Obviously, like, I don't support them, but like, it's good content. It's the
All
same
right, fair
way,
enough.
like, we can say, cutting off recording